Oh.
If you want to be a hyena, you have to watch The Lion King, the edited version on my YouTube channel where the hyenas rule the kingdom. You have to shower, contrary to popular belief, and you got to subscribe. Those are the 3 rules.
Movie theater, hygiene, subscription, right?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Hello.
Hiya.
Hi, everybody. What's going on? Welcome back to this corner of the internet where conjunction junctions are truly our functions. Today, I'm joined by, this is one of the cutest faces on the internet. You know who this is. Nos Hyena.
Hiya, Nos Hyena here. I'm so glad to be joining y'all again.
You guys probably heard about a wildly flaming hashtag on Twitter the other day, which was International Ass Day. Where do I even start with this?
What I loved about the hashtag International Ass Day was the fact that so many normies saw it trending, thought, oh man, I'm gonna see some, whatever straight cis men say, oh, I'm gonna see some nice, like, human booty. And then it's like, bam, furries.
And they were like, wait a minute, that's a little too hairy for my taste.
But I'd like to think some people were converted as well.
There's definitely been some increase in the religious following, for sure.
Oh my god.
We are obviously very qualified people to be sitting here on our behinds and judging behinds, you know. Because hindsight is 2020.
Yes. And there will be lots of hind sightings in this video.
Yes. Also in the spirit of being judgmental and appreciating the finer things in life. For the people who enjoy RuPaul's Drag Race, there are lots of queens that go out on YouTube and do this thing called toot or boot, where they review other drag queens' looks and basically give them a toot or a boot. We're gonna do something similar because imitation is the sincerest form of flattery and we love drag. What we're going to basically aim for today is something called boop or shoop. If we like the butt, we'll boop it. If we don't, we'll shoop it.
It's like swiping on, I don't use Tinder, but swiping the way that the people don't like on Tinder. Which way do we swipe though? We swipe right?
See, that's the part I don't know, because I don't
I don't have a straight nearby, so I don't have anyone to ask.
For the people who actually do know, can you just leave a comment and let us know how Tinder works? Have you primed your booper and warmed up your shooper?
Oh, believe me, I've been scrolling through the timeline this morning.
Time to review bots.
Here's our first victim. Contestant. I am really into the posture in this one, actually, because there's very, like, curvy things happening.
And I like how they're looking back at the camera. They're like, you like this?
And the eyebrow is, like, all the way to Jupiter, like, you know what's going on. I also love the Nintendo Switch in the background. Which is like a subtle suggestion that they're fun. Like, oh yeah, I play games. I'm super fun.
When you said Nintendo Switch, I was thinking of a different kind of implication.
Specifically a Switch who plays Nintendo.
I just have to warn everyone, my brain's gonna go only more to the gutter as this video goes on and on.
Yeah, we're like a really, like, 1970s old bowling alley. Like, things will get more closer to the gutter as time moves on.
Oh god.
One thing I actually like about this as well is the fact that they're, like, in their living room in front of the TV. Like, they didn't take things straight to the bedroom, which I think is actually quite respectful.
If you want this butt, you gotta see it in every room. You gotta handle it in every room. And you have to be prepared to sacrifice some TV time to look at this, so...
That's true.
They know what they're worth.
Yeah, they're worth at least the cable bill. I think I'm gonna boop this one.
I would say boop too. I want to see the tail a little bit more to the side, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta leave a little bit up to the imagination. Insta boop.
First of all, handlebars, blue eyes, perfect lighting, perfect shadow.
It's a fursuit crush at first sight. And yeah, you gotta grab one of those handlebars while you are booping? I don't know. There's no ambiguity about where this buck stands.
He knows exactly what he wants. He knows exactly what he's doing. This is artiste. It's kind of like, oh no, you caught me. What's gonna happen next? Oh, I fell over, huh? Definite boob on my part.
Laying it all out there.
One of my favorite parts of this picture actually is the color on the ears. Because everything's very like, you know, sepia, earth tones, some cool color, right? But then you have this like loud pop of blue and yellow right at the front.
Yeah.
This person actually, I think, mastered the pose in this picture.
I think for personal preference, I like to see a little bit more of the suit. I don't know this suitor. I think in terms of the ass angle, they got it like on point. I kind of want to see what the rest of him looks like, but there's only so much you can include in a butt pic anyways. Because I do not know who they are, and because I want to see more of them, I'm actually going to say this is my first Schoop.
I think I'm going to shoot it too.
I'm sure I would love this suit. I just don't know what the rest looks like.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm kind of biased here. For anyone who doesn't know, this is the guy I'm dating and his butt. And also, I took this photo.
I must say, of course, you did a phenomenal job taking the picture. One thing I actually really like is the green harness.
A well-picked harness can really make the colors of the suit pop and also make the suit look more attractive.
Yes. Plus it lets people know that you're ready to go for walkies.
Oh yeah. Obvious boop. If I didn't know Darby, I'd be like, I want to see more of the person, but it's like illuminated here. It's so illuminated that I am drawn to this butt. Like, without pretending I didn't know who this was.
This picture in particular, I really like the color composition and the lighting. It's like really well done. And of course, the posture. Absolute boob. I'm also slightly biased though, because it is an SSC suit.
Yeah, exactly. SSC. SSC, gang.
Let us continue in our quest to discover the best butts of internet.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know grammar either, by the way. I personally am probably gonna like immediately boop this.
So you're insta-boop.
I think so. I really think so, because the color, and the curl, OMG.
The curl really is just like the cherry on top of the cake.
Yeah, literally.
I think it's a unique angle, not one that I've seen. We haven't seen much of the side action. This is another one that I do know the suit owner, so biased here, but I got a boop too.
I thought the use of purple light in this was a really cool effect. Because you have like your grays, but then you also have red, the painting on the wall in the background, so everything just pops in this borderline psychedelic way, which I'm totally into.
Talking about knowing how to work an angle. You want to see the butt, and you want to see what the suitor looks like. You think this pose, you definitely show off your foxy side. We see what your suit looks like. I'm all for this pic. Big boops.
Thank you.
What about you? Would you boop yourself?
I think I took this pic like, well, months ago. It wasn't recent for sure. I basically wanted to do this where I was like showing off Fox's inherent flexibility, and also I just wanted to see what it looked like upside down. You asked if I would boot myself. I think I would.
I know who these two are. Actually, these two probably have some of the most sought after butts in the fandom at large, for sure. However, objectively, I need to remain consistent. I'm gonna go against the grain here and say Schoop, because I think there's enough boobs for these two out in the world. I'm gonna say Schoop.
The one thing that I do like about this picture is there weren't many pictures on this hashtag where it featured two fursuiters. And they both have like kind of like nubby tails, and they're doing the same posture, and they're kind of the same color. They got the good lighting. I'm on the fence about this one too.
I think you're leaning for a boop here.
I might be. Yeah, I'm gonna boop it. Because I do like the double feature.
I do stand me a nub. Is it bad that I know all these suitors?
This hashtag had tons of fursuiters in some kind of gear. However, this picture in particular, I think the color scheme worked really well.
The presumable jock that they're wearing, it fits in with their the color of their beans. I really like the colors here, and I think especially with this suitor, purple lighting really works. I'm gonna say Schoop, only because I want to boop a lot of things on this suit, and I'm actually not as drawn to the butt as the other things in this photo. So I'm gonna be controversial and say Schoop. I'd boop those beans in an instant.
Yeah, those are some cute beans. Yeah, I'm probably gonna shoot this too.
Oh, okay, we got a double Schoop.
This is a super cute suit. It's a cute photo in general.
Leo's a cutie. Sorry, Leo.
We still love you. We love the green. Is that like an inflatable ball or something?
I thought that was like a twister mat below his legs for a second.
I'm playing Twister. Ooh, I'm fun.
With this butt pic, he's definitely showing things that are gonna twist.
And shout.
The butt is great. The colors are really highlighted. But I'm gonna be controversial, and I'm gonna say, because of this twister mat inflatable thing that is taking focus away from the butt, I'm gonna have to shoot.
I actually like the Twister or whatever is going on. I don't fully understand it, to be fair. But it's given him the ability to spread out his legs a little bit more, which helps him show off his butt more. So
that's true, it has a practical purpose.
Yeah, so for ingenuity, I will boop it. As far as like kitties and beans and light blue, I instant boop.
This suit definitely is just very magnetic when you look at it. There is temptation to grab the tail, just, because if he's all right with that.
Yes, we stand consent.
However, this is another one where I think the beans are so darn good. They are a distraction.
Okay.
They're a distraction from the butt, because I am looking at those beans and I want to boop. I want to boop those beans. The butt's almost an afterthought. I know, controversial, but...
No, it just means you know exactly what you're here for.
This video has taught me that I'm into paws.
This is a pathway of discovery. This is another life chapter, a learning opportunity, so...
I'm going to go against the grain again. I'm going to say shoot for the butt, because I am booping those paws and never thinking twice.
I'm not going to quite insta-boop this, but I will still boop it.
Oh, I know who this is too. Izar.
There is not much to hate in this picture. I really like this picture.
Firstly, love the pride flag in the background.
Absolutely, yeah.
You see that digi padding, and you see that the shapes in the legs leading up to the butt. I think it's a piece of art. For me, this is just in insta-boop territory.
I also like kind of the simplicity of the picture, because it's a flag, a wall, a couch, and a suit. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a whole lot of drama or energy going on. It's just a really simple background. On to the next booty.
Booty.
I'm just imagining like a French waiter coming out with like a domed like platter, just like your booty, sir.
Next course. Okay, I love the vaporwave undies.
Yeah.
Straight up.
You have the city outside of the window with some blues and pigs. The suit has blues and pigs, and then the underwear have blue and pigs too. I'm like, that is a fucking color theme. You better work.
This yote is definitely down to party, that's for sure. I like how he's looking back. I like how you can see the full thing. There's some left up to the imagination, which is awesome. I'm trying to be consistent here.
Right.
So you get to see what the whole suit looks like. You get to see some of that, but without knowing everything about it. Definitely makes me curious, and I think that's why I lean into a boop territory here.
The only thing I would say is I'm not a fan of the lighting in this picture. It's a lot of backlighting, so it kind of detracts from like the focus of the picture. However, I do think that's made up with by the undies, which are awesome. So I'm probably gonna boop this, to be honest. This is an instant boop for me.
Oh yeah, she's great. Boop, because it's my friend. But I have to say, I'm booping those paws before anything else, because those stand out to me. Maybe it's just dark colored fursuits plus wearing a fursuit head, but I think just the color black's a little bit harder to see with a head on. Instant shoot.
You said instant shoot.
I didn't have a good picture for this day, so I just took a screen cap and then I put it through a compression website.
It's so
to
fantastic.
make it look really pixelated. So you're gonna zoom in.
Let me see if I can. Oh yeah,
Quality
there we
we're working with here.
go. This is...
Yeah, look at that.
It kind of looks like an upside down chair. Like with the legs.
I can see that. Oh, I can. It looks like a sculpture you'd see in a gallery. If anything, I managed to hide the rest of my body, including my fursuit head in this one. So that's, I gotta give myself brownie points for that. But it's a shoot for me.
The reason that I'm going to boop this is because this whole like 1980s Sega Genesis like fighting game aesthetic that you have in this picture is just my absolute favorite.
So I lift my legs up, I'm wagging my tail, I know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah, it's International Ass Day. Yeah, it's International Ass Day.
Yes.
See, it even fits with the syllables. That's why I came up with that.
That is
I'm shooping the picture, booping the song.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're getting so late in the video, I'm booping non-material objects now. So booping the song.
I'm booping my 401k. So
My savings have been shooped through 2020.
yeah.
This is just such a well-composed picture. I am almost going into Insta boop territory here. The difference between some of the pictures where we didn't see other details is you see the butt, but you also see the nice bean there. You see the shape of the suit. You're curious to see a lot more. You see enough of the suit where it excites me, for lack of a better word.
Right.
I'm excited to boop this.
I like the silhouette that the tail creates against the leg, because it does create more of a dark shape. It actually makes the butt pop, if anything, for me.
Yes.
I also do like the picture of the kind of like the foggy, smoky, kind of mystical forest with the purple lighting. Like that's fabulous. So I'm gonna boop this.
I didn't even realize. I thought he was on a bed of anything, but it kind of just looks like he's on the floor actually. So that's just confidence right there.
Oh yeah, you're right. I totally saw that. So are those pillows in the background? Or like a couch or something? If you're in this photo, can you tell us what furniture you have in your house?
Call into the show.
As a generic cross-section of millions of photos of International Ass Day on Twitter, what was your overall take on this cross-section?
I thought all of these pictures were great. I think there were so many cute suitors. I kind of wish that we could see more. If anything, the ones that I shooped, it was only because I wanted to see more of what they looked like, or there could just be a better angle. I think every fursuit feature was awesome. I can't wait to see what some of these pictures look like without my fursuit head on.
So if this wasn't like an International Ass Day video, if it was just like, oh, is this fursuiter cute or not, I would have booped every single picture. I mean, hands down.
Same.
Like, but with the focus being like, show off your greatest assets, you know, I mean, composition and posture and like that character attitude, you know, like that really can make or break a photo. A lot of you have great beans. Like, I think we're really into the Mexican food today.
Yeah, that's one thing I learned about today, how much into beans I am. So I'm booping every single bean.
Yes.
Every bean would be booped.
So if you had magic beans, what would they do?
My magical beans would help me write scripts for my videos.
The struggle is real.
Yeah. And they'd help me out with chores while I slept.
That's really efficient, actually. That's very smart. Should International Ass Day be a thing, in your opinion? Would you like to review butts once a year? Would you like to see more of them?
I think it should be at least a yearly thing. Almost like, I think even 2 or 3 times a year would be great, because our Twitter timelines were blessed.
As usual, you're fabulous and amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today and reviewing butts with me.
Thank you so much for having me. This was a really fun video, and I'm just always excited to be part of your videos, and gonna do more stuff on my channel soon too.
Where can people find you on the interwebs? Where can they go chase more cookie dough hyena stuff?
I have a YouTube channel, Nos Hyena, and pretty much every other social media website. I am NOSHYENA. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Fursuit, Furry, I'm Nos Hyena on all of those things. Instagram.
He is easy to find. He makes wonderful content. Is there anything you would like to share with the forest creatures of the interwebs?
Just you better be subscribed and definitely check out their live streams and all the things that they do. Keep tuning in. Y'all are appreciated so much.
Yes,
more than you can imagine.
That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys in the next episode of BS and shenanigans and hopefully some more asset reviews.
I'll catch you all later. Thanks for having me, Doon.
Can you feel it wrapped around your soul?